I have an access port, and I am so excited. So, I already set it up. I have two maps on here. Stage 1, 91 octane, Stage 1, 93 octane. And I bought it off someone used. Here's the thing with access ports, okay? When it comes to access ports and other car parts, access ports you don't need to buy brand new. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. As long as the access port is unmarried from the vehicle, which I'm pretty sure you guys all know this already, but as long as the access port is unmarried from the vehicle, you can buy someone else's access port. And honestly, that's what I would recommend, because an access port brand new is $650. Okay, you buy it from Cobb, you buy it from Subi Speed, you buy it from anywhere. It's $650, and that's a lot of money to spend on something this small. Okay, so what I recommend is, if you are looking for an access port, look for someone that's selling it, because like I said, it's okay to buy it secondhand. Nothing's wrong with it, as long as it's unmarried. That's the one stipulation. It has to be unmarried from the car, because if you don't, then you have to send it back to Cobb. They have to unmarry it for you, and you have to pay for it. So, if you're in the market for an access port, my recommendation is this: look online, find someone that's selling it. Make sure it's unmarried. Make sure they send you proof that it is unmarried from the car, and buy it that way. Don't buy it brand new. If you want to buy it brand new, go for it, but you don't have to. But anyways, we're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna set this up, and yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta plug this into the OBD2 sensor in the car. In this car, it's down underneath. I'll show you real quick. Now the OBD2 sensor in this car is down under here. Right there. That is where you have to plug in the access port. So right where I'm sitting, right here, down there. Might be a little too close for you to see, but still, you get the gist. On the next step. Keys into the on position, and then we're going to plug the access port in. And probably can't see it because of the glare, but access port will come on. Now it gives us the option to install. We're going to install it. Right now it's asking for confirmation that the vehicle matches. So since it is the car that it is, click OK. We're going to select the 93 stage 1. Going to select it. Battery charger is recommended. Basically, turn off everything. Turn off the radio. Everything. Okay, everything's off. Continue. And right now, it is saving the factory ECU, and it is hot as balls in this car right now. So we're just going to wait for this to update. Now the access port is done. Right now it is updating the ECU in the car. So it's putting the new map on the car. And we're going to wait for this to be done. The map upgrade usually doesn't take as long as it does to save the original map. Okay, now it's telling us to turn off the vehicle, so that's what we're going to do. And now we're going to click continue. And now it's just updating. And now it's asking to turn the car back on again, so that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to click continue. And it's resetting the ECU. Now it says the installation is successful. Turn off the car for 15 seconds. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so it's been off for at least 15 seconds. Now we're going to press continue. We're going to start the car. Now, we're going to let the car run for a couple minutes so that way it gets used to the access port. So you have gauges, you have performance. In here, you can do a 60, a quarter mile, or a drag. Or a dyno, I'm sorry. Now, let's say your car is having an issue. You want to troubleshoot it? No problem at all. Troubleshoot it. Want to read the codes? Sure. It'll scan. No codes found. Cool. Awesome. You can reset the ECU. You can do a whole bunch of other stuff. And then you can adjust tunes. You can change the map that you have. You can switch it from, what you have to something else. So, for instance, you want to see what kind of map you have right now? Alright. It'll tell you. Stage 1, 93 octane, version 304. You want to reflash it to a different one? You can do that too. Get an off-the-shelf map, all that stuff. So, it's awesome. And then obviously you can uninstall. Alright, so the access port is installed now, and now I've been letting the car run for at least a good 5 minutes to get used to the access port, and let's take it out for a drive. First gear, we're just rolling. Yeah, this thing pulls. It pulls so much harder now. Oh my God, this thing pulls. So, when I was thinking about picking up an access port, I knew it was going to change the car, the way the car felt mainly, the way it drove, the way it felt. I knew it was going to do that. I did not expect it to change it in such a way that it makes the car feel just so much better. You know, the acceleration is completely linear, and it's just it doesn't fall off at the end. It is just, when people tell you if you're going to modify your car, this is the first thing that you should get, they're not lying. Because my car is still completely stock. No intake, no downpipe, no exhaust, no nothing. It's still completely stock. This is all I have in it. And it changed the way the car feels 100-fold. And it is a very, very big difference. Especially considering the fact that I've been driving the car stock for a full year now. Nothing done to it. I just have the shifter stop and that's it. It is such a big difference. I cannot recommend it enough. And honestly, if you have a WRX and you want to modify your car and you're thinking about getting an access port, don't think about it. Save up the money and get it, because it is by far one of the best things you can do to your car. But yeah, that's it for right now. I'll probably come back later on, do another video on it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later.